Buddy, back in DayZ therapy with our survivor number 2. Just waking up. Looks like a beautiful day in Chernaris, and the idea behind this playthrough is chill and play DayZ. I don't know about you, but every so often in life, I like to just space out, watch someone else survive. It's therapeutic. So no huge agenda. Just get out there and have some fun. Yeah, it looks like a nice day out. We're in the city of Chernaris. What we really need more than anything is some... Oh, did I hear something weird? Need some vitamins. Did you just hear something? Oh, shoot. Hello, friendly. Oh, friendly. I do have a gun pointed at you, but I am friendly. Hello.
Hello.
You want to drop that bat?
No.
You want to get shot?
No.
You friend or serial killer? Future friend or psycho killer? Been wanting to ask that.
I'm your mum.
Well, I think you should drop the bat. This is technically a robbery. I have a bandana on my face. What do you have on your back there? Okay, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. That's it. You want to fight? I don't think you want to fight. You need anything?
You have food.
I do. Stay right there. Stay where I can see you. I can't really see him. Her. There's a piece of chicken I cooked up. Do you happen to have any 7.62? No. 22 caliber ammo or what's the deagle take? Oh, I heard someone's stomach. Is that mine? Do I still have? Oh, I got the deagle. I don't know what the deagle takes. Let me check. What did I just drop it? Oh, I got it. Do you have any 357 rounds?
I think so.
And I could use a gun cleaning kit if you have one. Do you have anything else? Do you need anything else? Do you need another piece of chicken?
Sure.
Oh, sweet. This person's sketchy though. You want to back up so I know you're not gonna kill me? Nice. See how much do I have? I got plenty of food. Do you want another piece of chicken?
Yes.
Where'd she go? Dude, where'd she go? That was crazy. Did she take the chicken? We got some 22 rounds and some deagle rounds. I guess that's it. Mysterious. Your mom. Are you a psycho killer or future friend? I'm your mom. Oh, that's good. It's classic. Oh, okay. Oh, Bob's on. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a sit down here. Just for a minute. He's just gonna sit. And he's gonna think about life. Sometimes in the apocalypse you just need to have a sit down. Yeah. I'm gonna see if Bob Cadaver wants to play. Wants to join this apocalyptic run. You saw it on the screen. Survivor number 2, going strong, meeting a mysterious person who apparently is his mom. He's gonna take a little sit down and be right back.
Wait, what?
Hopefully the weather will stay good. Yeah. So after taking in the sights for a moment, reflecting on life, it's time to move on. In all honesty, I saw Bob Cadaver jumped on and I went and gamed with him for a little bit. Fortunately, we still have some nice weather. Now. Oh, and our cold is gone. Sweet. I was gonna head east to get some meds. Hope to get meds. But now I think I'll head west towards Belota Airfield. Dangerous place, but perhaps we can get some cool gear. Interesting interaction with another player. Love interacting with others. Nice. Lighter. Sweet. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is episode 3. And if you want to see episodes 1 and 2 in all my videos, unless I forgot, I always post in the description. Oh, cool. A link. Nice. A link to the beginning of the playthrough. It'll say this playthrough from the start. And that pretty much goes for all my playthroughs. Unfortunately, it does look like the sun is setting. And my rule for these DayZ therapies is at night, I'm going to use glow sticks or headlamps. Even though it's like a sign to other survivors like, hey, I'm over here, come kill me. To me, it's just, it's better to watch. And it's more interesting. So what? We draw attention. So what? Our inventory is pretty full. I'm tempted to drop the sewing kit, but I think Bob and Melanie would murder me if I did that. Like they would reach through the internet and kill me. Okay, I'm going to drop this. Believe it or not, I no longer need that. I know it looks like a big thing to drop. I probably don't need all these guns. I could drop one off. Do I have ammo for it? It's got 4 rounds in it. Nice. I could drop it off at the base that the team is building. So 45, what's this? 357. Is that what this takes? 357. Dang, alright, cool. We have good enough food, I think. I wasn't sure if we had a good amount of food after giving some away. 357 rounds. Alright, let's load this bad boy up. Can I just hold Y? Yeah. 6 rounds. Dude, that looks like a beast of a gun. Let's replace that. Alright, what else is expendable in my inventory? I mean, this little guy, I don't know. Probably don't need these 2 knives. I'll drop that. Okay. Yeah, 1 knife is enough. Okay, so that's enough inventory management. So we want to head to the west and ultimately go to Belota. Check out what's there. Maybe get a cool backpack. Some military gear. Maybe see some other players. That seems to be a hot spot for other players. Oh, I should reload this too. Yeah, you can see that darkness setting in quickly. We can duck in a house. Yeah, oh, there's a bunch of them. These dudes are totally gonna see me. Ooh. Dead survivor. Some rice. Okay. Let's reload our gun. I'll put that on the ground, actually. Yeah, they killed that dude. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, we're getting into the realm of the game where we're secure enough in what we have to consider building a base or something. I'd need to go get all the stuff for it. Alright, so this guy's ready. I think we take the rice. I know it takes up kind of a lot of space. Dropped him. Yeah, this guy's a fresh spawn right here. Glow stick, bandage. Bandage is cool. But I think I grabbed a bunch already, right? At that. One. Dude says die not today. I think I alerted a different one. There's quite a few here. Yeah, I could get myself in trouble real quick. Alright, Electro's been a good home for the beginning of this. That's been our stomping ground right over there. That big building. I imagine we'll be back. Or I don't know, maybe we just keep pushing west. Because as we push west, we could build something by a pond in the middle of nowhere and just survive. That would be something cool. We'll just go with the flow. Maybe something brings us back. I don't know if I called that Electro. That's Chernogorsk. Cherno. Alright. Scouting it for other survivors. Everything looks still. We are going to blow up the gas pumps. And we're almost getting the glow stick time, which will make us stand out big time. What do we got? 380? I got a bunch of those already. I don't think I'll need some boots in there. How are my shoes doing? Maybe it's time to change them out. Worn? Yeah, we can change them out. Missed. So that was kind of cool. Let's take 2 shots, or am I just missing? Alright, well, that one might have been blown up before I got here. Smoke is rising. Okay. Don't advise that type of behavior for those of you guys who want to, like, actually live. It's a bad idea to shoot loud guns. But I'm confident in our skills, and I like to meet other players. And I can't believe we got over that cold. That's awesome. Just stayed warm. Fortunately, we've had good weather, no rain. And it looks like we're going to get into the first night of this survivor's life. I like the feel of that revolver. That had a good pop to it. Thing is, if I'm gonna go into Belota, I need to be ready to grab stuff quickly. So I should probably go dump some stuff. Yeah, we're there already. I don't know how much inventory space I have. Picked up that rice. So let's go take a peek. Maybe there's nothing worth grabbing. Ooh, I thought I saw movement. I see a zombie. I see a zombie or a survivor on a roof. Looks like a zombie. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Let's check this tent and then swoop back to the left and check that. The zombies lurking about is usually a sign that there's no one around, but you never know. Pants, but I got these sweet fire pants. You know I'm sticking with the sweet fire pants. 100%. Cool to find a military backpack, actually. It's definitely a zombie on the roof. We don't need the sights. Jacket. I mean, I'm getting good insulation and warmth with this purple coat, and it matches my backpack. So we're gonna have to find something pretty good if we're gonna dump that. I'm not gonna carry around all that stuff. What do we have? 45. Don't need it. Okay. Oh, I'm bleeding. Wait. When did that happen? Oh, that guy must have got me? I guess I gotta drop the revolver. This is not a great place to stop. We're just waiting for a gunshot to tell me I'm dead. Let's drop that again. Let's eat the rice. Because it's just a lot of space. That's not rice. That's a bandage. There we go. I still can't put that in my inventory. A lot of bandages. Let's drop one of those. Okay. Dang. Inventory management out in the open here. This is bad DayZ play right here. That should do it. Okay. Hopefully this won't overfeed me. Watching for that full symbol down below. I think we're good. Alright, cool. A lot of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we try for the stealth kills. Get my knife ready. Where's my knife? That's not a knife. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Keep my head on a swivel for other survivors. Dude, I hope I can stealth kill this guy. Got him. Ooh, Colt 1911. But do I need another gun? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! That's just for fun. What do we got here? 45s, and I think that Colt takes a 45. Question is, what do I drop? I can drop these rags. I can drop... you know, we're gonna roll with what we got. We got enough guns. I think unless it's a rifle, we don't go making space for it. That dude's gonna get upset at me, but that's okay. I can't shoot him through the window either. Okay, we got another Colt. Not in as good a shape though. How many are we dealing with? We'll give him a second. So we don't have a shotgun. Probably don't need these. We'll hang on to them for a minute. Probably could have used those 380 rounds. Remember, I left them behind, but that's all right. Dang. Okay. Guess it's going down. Dude, I heard footsteps. Okay, it's that dude. All right. Let's drink a soda and roll on. See, it's dangerous when I can't mess with my inventory. Like, I can't switch that out of my hand right now. It's not a good place to be. We're gonna drop these. Yeah, we're gonna drop these. I know it's not great. Inventory management's a big part of DayZ. Can I put that away now? Okay. So that's why we'll choose a soda right now. Just to get it out of our inventory. And quench our thirst. Okay, and now for the worst idea yet. But this is what we're going to do for these playthroughs. Yes, I know. It's a bad idea. I know. And it might get me killed, but there's nothing like a fresh beginning in DayZ. I'm not afraid to start over. And it's better for you to watch it this way. It looks better. And like I said, so I get shot in the head from a sniper rifle. That's okay. I've lived a full life. Maybe I make my new best friend. And then Bob will be my second best friend. Vaha. Alright. And I don't know if it's up there that the DayZ adventure team, the team that did the adventure around the world with me, they're building a little rooftop base. We'll probably go check that out in this playthrough. Kind of worlds colliding. My DayZ therapy sessions colliding with my adventure team. That would be cool. The thing is, if I get in like a shootout with this light on, it's going to be hilarious because he's going to know right where I am, even if I'm trying to maneuver. I'll just have to be a boss and get it done. Capri pants. The server, there's not many people on the server right now. That's cool. Combat pants, not in great shape. And I got these sweet fire pants. That's great. So I'm happy with the pants I got. Dude, another one. Helmet. Alright, cool. Oh, I didn't check this yet. What do we have here? Scope. Dude, this place is like insane with Colt 1911s. That's the 4th or 5th? That's crazy. I don't know that we need to check that out over there. There's a lot of zombies between us and them in that spot. So we'll cruise over to here, just past Balota. I forget the name of this town. I can't remember. But it's a cool little town. A lot of drama. I've gotten in a lot of drama over here. I think the most drama I get in is just east. Oh crap, what was that? Dude, someone shoot at me? What was that? Did you see that? What was that? That's concerning. That was weird. Did I step on like a mushroom that popped? Did someone shoot a silenced rifle? I don't know. I think it's more of a flukish glitch thing, but let me know in the comments if you know what that was about. Okay, I think I want to reload that 22. Oh, I'm bleeding. Am I bleeding? Oh, I was bleeding for a second right there. Look at that. There's blood dripping, but I'm not bleeding. What is going on? Oh, it jammed. Oh, I am bleeding. Why did I think I wasn't bleeding? And how did I get bleeding? Dude. Okay, what? How did I get bleeding? How did that happen? Is it a glitch? Did I get shot? I'm gonna dump this this glow stick, guys. Yeah, all that stuff I said about not being afraid, that was a lie. Okay, glow stick. 30 out of 30, 24 out of 24. I think I can put it in my backpack and I'll keep it. Nope, it went back there. Okay. Since I don't know how I was bleeding, I'm gonna dump this for now. Someone's stalking me as soon as I open this door. I'm interested to watch that back. And see what happened. Keeping my eyes scanning for another survivor. Because that was bizarre. Maybe I've been bleeding from the zombie fight and I just didn't notice it. That's probably the most likely thing. I don't need that. Got a good amount of food. I could consider starting to collect base building materials. It's just hard unless I get a little bit bigger of a backpack. And I'd have to sacrifice some of these guns. You gotta carry bare minimum when you're doing that alone and you don't have a team carrying stuff. But I'll see what I find first. I need to find a few things, an axe and stuff like that. Let's eat this to get it out of my inventory. Actually, let's eat the chicken before it goes bad. Okay. Kind of do a one time through the city. And maybe we have our survivor here, number 2. Kind of take a sleep till the day. Yeah, I don't think anybody else is here. Yeah, so let's start kind of looking for nails and stuff like that. What do I have for light? Go back and get my old glow stick. Yeah, I thought someone was stalking me. That's why I dumped it. There's the glow stick glow. See, that's what it looks like. That's like saying, hey, everybody, I'm over here. Look at that. It's like, where did I leave my glow stick? Oh yeah, right there. It's all glowing. Alright, well, let's pick through this city. Oh, now he puts it in his backpack or his jacket. Okay. And we'll pick through some of the sheds, see if we see like a saw, some nails, and let's start gathering for like a little build. And I'm kind of thinking this guy puts like a little apartment. That's actually not bad right there. I don't need it. Puts a little apartment in Chernogorsk. Like just walls off and locks up an area of that city. Boom, dropped her. She's still gurgling. Dude, how have I not loaded this thing up yet? It's like the 3rd time I've gone into my inventory to do this. Okay. Kind of a lot of dudes. Dropped her. Dude, killing these guys off. Love this little gun. Quiet down, buddy. That was a nice shot. I'm really proud of that. Dude on fire. It's like he's got gunslinging. Watch, I get sniped right now. in the middle of the road like a moron with a light. I knew it. I stink. That's what happens when you brag. Melanie taught me to aim high. Aim high in my goals and dreams, but mostly when you're swinging on zombies and people. Aim awkwardly high. Look at all these zombies in the field. Converse. How many bullets do I have left? Ah. Let's check these sheds. Ooh, did I miss? Aim high. My kitchen knife, that can be a good find on a zombie, especially early game, but we got that other knife. We don't really have the means to carry a ton. Carrying a lot of food. We're carrying too many guns if there's such a thing. That was annoying. Screwdriver, I don't need that for a base build. That's funny, if you ask the crew where we find most of the nails, is sitting on outhouses. Like, we're not sitting on the outhouse. Like, people leave the nails sitting on the outhouse. They spawn, like, on the rim of the toilet. Let's see. It'd be awesome if there's one right here. Nope, that's the second alcohol tincture, iodine tincture we've seen. Got another knife. So someone was probably sitting here on the John, like, whittling. Like whittling a little carving of something. And the zombie apocalypse broke out. He panicked and abandoned the knife. Alright, well I think that does it for this part of town. What's up, Jasmine? What's up? Brooklyn? Is at her friend's house. Life coach at her friend's house. Yeah, gloves, that'll help us out. Now we don't have to worry about washing our hands so much. Okay, we didn't thoroughly loot, but we hit most of the sheds. Sledgehammer. I shouldn't stand here like this. Worn, maybe I swap it out. That one's probably worn as well, but... maybe it's a little better. Pristine, a lot better. Apple. Guess I'll grab it. It's funny, there's points in this game and in your life when you're like, you die to find an apple on the ground. And then now that we're a little more established, we walk right past it. Okay. Well, we checked Belota. Didn't really find anything we wanted or needed. I'm kind of leaning towards going back to Cherno. And that's where we want, I think that's where we want this survivor to build his home. At this stage in his life, I don't think he's a mountain man, like going out into the mountains, surviving in the forest. I think he's more of an urban dweller. Maybe we'll link up with like Melanie or Bob or the crew. We are going to ditch this light coming at this point. Yeah, going back through Belota with a light on me. That just seems like a bad idea. I actually need to make this sledgehammer on my hotbar. Whatever the kids are calling it nowadays. How many rounds do I have in this? 1. So we're gonna run through here just to see if there's any survivors through here. See zombies roaming, nobody fighting them. Stuff may have respawned. I'm not gonna search every tent again. I kind of think it was too quick of a turnaround, but maybe. But we'll scoot through here just to see if there's anything interesting going on. I think what we will stop for is a rifle or a backpack if we see that. Little piles of bullets, little stuff like that. Nah, I think that's the same stuff that was there last time. Is that Colt? I think one of the zombies is tracking me. I will outsmart him at the door. Yeah, venturing out, doing this little loop, I don't know if we found anything useful, actually. I mean, it's more time alive so far. Zombies in there. I don't see any friendly faces. That guy's upset. Let's take it out to the street. Okay, well, and, ooh, survivor. Nope, zombie. I hate it when they do that, like they run for a moment and you think it's a survivor, but it's not. This house right here, I've had so many encounters with other survivors. In our DayZ adventure around the world with the team, we had some epic times here. Link to that in the description. This looks like 3 zombies. Movement on the left. Might just be something loading in. Okay, that one running up the grass, that's weird. It might sort of be like they're running to where I was for a moment. I don't know. Could there be another survivor there? I kind of doubt it. What is going on? Do I check that out? That's weird. I think she's just glitching out. Yeah. Nice, aimed really high. Alright, well, let's go back to our city. And I think in the future, it might be cool to go back up to where the team is building a little rooftop. Say hi to the team for an episode. At least part of an episode. See them running around back there? Huh. Pretty sure nobody's there. Oh yeah, remember when I blew up the gas pump? That could draw the interest of anyone in the area. But this is much of what DayZ experience is about. The footsteps through the grass, the breeze, those leaves falling, the sun setting, crickets. It's just sort of an escape. A terrifying escape, but nonetheless an escape from reality. And there's sort of where he's doing his surviving right there is that huge building right at the base of it. I think the apartment I would build, I think that'll be the next stage of his life, is getting a box, hiding it, putting some things in it, and building an apartment, walling it off and locking it in that building where I woke up this morning, at the beginning of this episode. It's pretty ambitious though. One gunshot can end it all. I don't know what rubles, the dollars are, but that looked expensive. Yeah, you know what? I think I might head up to where I believe the team is building. Let's say what's up to the gang. I'm not 100% sure which building it is. I think I'll know it when I see it. Could do that. That would be some searching. It's up that way. But I think for now... Aw, duts! Did I just get wet? I think for now we head back to the place we're calling home. I like that spot. Thirsty. Sort of hide out here for a second. Do I have another soda? I think I did get a second soda. Maybe not. We'll eat our apple. Yeah, 2 is a city dweller. He's an urban fellow. Okay, see, it's by those buildings is where the crew is. Those buildings, or maybe those. I'm not sure which. We'll check it out. Assuming we survive. We'll check that out in a future episode. A lot of zombies right there. Boom! That made a funny noise on the drop. We'll check these sheds on the way. There's the crash site. So our apartment is that way and to the left. Let's check the shed. Start gathering stuff. Make that place our own. Ooh, barbed wire. That is huge. It's hard to find. Wire is a big part of building the base for the gate and all. Okay, 435 out of 42. Got a little more space. Our inventory management has been pretty solid, I'd say. Solid to quite solid. How's your portfolio? I'd say good to strong to quite strong. What movie is that from? Yeah, might as well throw these bad boys on. Oh, it's gonna tint it a little darker. I don't want that. Old movie. Not super old, pretty old. How's your portfolio? I'd say strong to quite strong. Movie trivia for the day. There's the church. And our apartment is right over there, I believe. Or is it to the right? I can't remember. Spot with an ocean view. Before the apocalypse, and that was like prime time real estate in the city. That was like super expensive. And now I get to live there for free. According to the clock, it is almost 1 a.m. I wonder if that's accurate. Could be. Keep an eye on that clock. We'll see how that goes. If it's accurate. You know, I think it is over here. Yeah, it's this building here on the end. And finding that barbed wire. I don't know if I need to manipulate it somehow or if I can just use it as the wire to swing the gate. So we're going to need a splitting axe or an axe of some kind. I'm surprised I haven't found one yet. Dude, quiet night in the city. Home sweet home. You go all the way up if I'm in the right building. Nope. Yeah, see, we could gate this off. Not sure where exactly. Is there anywhere to cook though? See, there's a fireplace. I think I'd want at least a small fireplace, and I don't see one. I have a telly. I can chill here and watch the telly. But there's nowhere to cook. It would be cool to have a place to cook. What's this door? Is this where we came? Okay. So this might not be the apartment for us. So yeah, I want to get an apartment where we can do a little bit of cooking. I like having the ocean view though, that's cool. Maybe one of those, I don't know. Is this one the same one as that one? I think this one might give us a different... Oh yeah, someone started to build something here, but that's been here a while. I don't think anyone's serious about that. I think that dream is over, whoever had that idea. Is it the same layout? Got a telly. Yeah, but nowhere to cook though. So this might be home for now, but we want to find an apartment that we can wall off, we can cook, we have a nice view, we can live out our days in style, owning the city. That would be sweet. Alright, well let's get a little drink. See, our inventory is getting unmanageable. I had to drop my sledgehammer to take a drink. That's not a good sign. And number 2 is going to have a sleep. He's hydrated, he's fed, he's healthy, he's strong. We met that survivor in the beginning of the episode, and the rest of the episode was really chill. Let's see if we can figure out if I face this way and he lays down, will we get it right? Okay. Okay, well, we're getting closer to laying down properly, so I guess I'd have to face... We'll guess next time. Alright, number 2, sleeping with a gun on his chest and a backpack on his back. He's owning the city. It's going pretty well. In the comments, put any suggestions for him. I hope you're enjoying DayZ Therapy. I know I am. I love this game, the immersion of it. And we'll have another episode out in a couple of days. We're going to keep gaming straight through the apocalypse.